Welcome, welcome everybody to Getting to Know Youngevity. My name is Dracy Dewar, and I'm delighted to see that we have a full house of people who are interested and passionate about Youngevity and what we have to share and say about the beautiful products, the people, and the programs that we have. I just wanted to say we got people from New Zealand here on the call. We got people from Northern Australia, as well as Southern Australia and Western Australia. Can you guys in the chat please share where you guys are calling in from so we can get a nice collection of different places and locations? And just it's so good to know where you have distributors, because you never know. You might meet someone that says they know someone somewhere, and it's always great to say that we have distributors out there, and you know, the support is phenomenal that we have in Youngevity. So what I want to share with you guys tonight, I'm taking a step further. I took it upon Bronwyn Clinton from Bronny's World's advice, and I actually downloaded my PowerPoint for you guys tonight, and I'm actually hoping that it can go straight through this time with no glitches. So let's have some fun, and let me just move some banners over here so we can get started from the beginning on our slideshow. Okay, slideshow. And I'm doing a slideshow. This is it. Okay. Alrighty. So what I wanted to share with everybody, it was quite interesting. I shared this last week, but being in Australia myself personally, I'm coming on 24 years. And I had started and developed a company here that I was with for 23 years. And what was interesting is because I've come from Canada to Australia, you can imagine everybody in North America, whenever they start a new company that's opening in Australia, they're usually always coming to me, to try to recruit me or give me the spiel that they value my opinion and what do I think about the company that is opening up, and would I be interested in it, or what would be my opinion. And I always say there's some key elements to looking for a fantastic company. And number one, it obviously has to be integrity. And when I talk about the integrity, I talk about the integrity of the people, whether the owner of the company, who's just getting started, you know, what is their background and what do you know about them? Well, in our case with Youngevity, the integrity of our company is that we have Dr. Wallach that has been around himself, 85 years old, and been doing science and research for the last 50 years. But our company has been around 28 years. So I believe in this world with so much going on, so many companies starting and failing and coming and going, the integrity of the people and the company is a really important value to have, and what matters. And of course, number two is the quality of products. And yes, there are so many great qualities of products out there. So it comes back to products that have a story, have a mission that is transformational, that is backed by science, and that actually has a cause. So these are some things that I look at. And that the company has more than just one or two products. A company cannot survive on just a handful of products. It needs to have innovation. It needs to have new products coming into the product lines on an annual basis if you want this company to grow. Businesses are growing or they're going. There's no such thing as maintaining. And there's some key elements to that. And one happens to be product development. And then number four is a mission-driven company, driven by the results. And so once I know about Youngevity and Dr. Wallach, it is completely a company driven by the mission of people living longer, stronger, younger, with our 90 for Life formula. So these are the things that I try to empower and educate people. What are they looking for in a company? And I really think number five really is like a number one and an all of the one, is a caring community, a community that actually lifts one another up, a community that is on the same wavelength and has the same mission. And so this is something that it's a quote that's been passed around for quite some time. I see it every so often, and it completely reminds me of what it really matters. And it says, if you don't take time for your wellness, you will be forced to make time for your illness. And I want to remind everybody, I'm going to read it one more time. If you don't take time for your wellness, you will be forced to make time for your illness. And that's why I think it's so important to be with a company that not only is a wellness company, but also a company that helps you with your health and your wealth. And so tonight, I really wanted to share with you guys a little bit about myself and why I'm here with so much energy and so much passion. Is I've actually been in the industry for over 30 years myself personally. I was a single mom on social assistance before I started this. I'm a licensed hairdresser, and I was training to be a commercial pilot when I happened to get pregnant. And I just knew once I had that daughter, I did not want to put my daughter in daycare. So flexibility became so important to me. And I saw women driving pink Cadillacs, and I happened to see some other people in the industry that talked about the flexibility of running your own business. So I was a recruit waiting to happen when I had my daughter. And believe it or not, I sold plastic as my very first thing. I was a Tupperware consultant my first 6 months. And I started out with enthusiasm, but what I didn't do is I didn't go to the training. And so that enthusiasm was quick result of losing my business. And so the second time when I got started into selling, what I ended up selling was candles for 23 years. I was incredibly passionate about it. But this time I made an important decision that I was going to develop the skills. I was going to learn from my upline, and it was a product that I was passionate about. And so I was in the field for 23 years with that one company, and I helped start and develop it in 2 countries, one being Canada and one being Australia. And so that's why to this day, I'm so excited about what this business can do for people. I'm a mother of 4, and I now have 4 grandchildren and a 5th grandchild on the way. And I have always been able to be a mother first, and something that I'm incredibly proud of, to be able to say I've been the full income earner. I say that I have been the breadwinner, the ball breaker of the family, as well as the baker. And but it's because of this industry that has allowed me the income as well as the flexibility and the personal development that I've had along the way. And so I come to you guys, I call myself a professional network marketer in the sense, or a network marketing mentor, to mentor that this industry does make a difference if you can grab onto a product that you're incredibly passionate with, and a company that is mission driven. And so that's why I wrote the book called The Unwrapped Leader. I co-authored it with one of my students. She's a Gen Z, and me being an old duck, we wrote it together on how you can survive in the new network marketing. And we even have a podcast as well that's called The Unwrapped Leader. We've almost got 100 episodes in there. Every challenge you have had in business, we have covered that in one of our podcasts. So go and check it out if you really want to grow a business. And there's going to be a topic that is just meant for you. I've been blessed now to have the position of head of sales of Youngevity for the last 6 years. And that is what has really changed my life. I come to this business with the skill set that I have in the background to support those of you in the field. But of course, when you get into Youngevity, that's a start. But when Youngevity gets into you, then you become a mission to be reckoned with. And Youngevity's got into me so much so that my most proud thing that I do have is becoming a certified holistic health coach with Youngevity. It's not something I had to do. It's something I wanted to do, because I'm incredibly passionate about what I'm going to show you guys now. And that happens to be how you can start living healthier right here with Youngevity. And that all comes down to our founder, Dr. Joel Wallach. As you can see and hear and recognize, is that he is a naturopath, a veterinarian, he's a pathologist. His list goes on and on. These are just a few things that he is qualified for. He's also done over 20,000 autopsies only to discover the discoveries that he has about mineral deficiencies. He still to this day does over 300 lectures a year. Every day he's doing a call. Dr. Wallach and Rebecca Dukes, they do a call Monday to Friday in US. It's 6 a.m. our time, whatever time zone that you're in, you can do the math. But he also, the first Saturday of every month, does a call for us down under. So if you have an issue or an illness that you want a Doc Wallach protocol, you can get on one of those calls. He has authored over 18 books. And he's done over 75 scientific articles that has changed the way medicine is today. And he is famous for Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Not everybody liked this book because it really opened up the medical world into what they were not doing. And I know there's a lot of people on this call right now that could recognize they are fed up, and they know their solutions have not been solved by going to the medical GP. They have a place and they have done some great things, but there's a lot of things that they haven't been able to do. And that is what Dr. Wallach has discovered. Over 900 different illnesses and issues due to mineral deficiencies, as well as his been celebrated by doing a documentary called The Audacity of Health. And I recommend, if you haven't had a chance to listen or watch The Audacity of Health, please get back to the person who got you on this call, or go and search it, because it's there on YouTube, and you can watch this one as well. So as I share with you guys, he is the founder, and he has spent hours and hours on the research of these nutritional deficiencies. And he has found that through nutritional supplementation in this very specific blend of vitamins and minerals, amino acids, and essential fatty acids, which we call our 90 essential nutrients for life. And so these 900 different health problems has been directly related to a deficiency of these 90 essential nutrients. And that's where he says our bodies are desperate for nutrients. And it's amazing when the more you learn, and when you hear people talk about their health problems and their health issues, you know there is a solution out there for them. And what they've discovered is not only about these nutrient deficient people, that we're not getting our nutrition from our food alone. And a lot of people really genuinely believe if they eat the right things, they're going to get the nutrition they need, and they're not. And if you do give your body what it needs, it will do amazing things. And so out of those 90 essential nutrients, he's broken it down to 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and a very powerful blend of the essential fatty acids. They have been carefully selected for you to help your body thrive and feel its very best. And that's where we bring to you our actual 90 for Life system that's actually created. I love it so much. My bookkeeper, who's been my bookkeeper for the last 20 some years, it's taken her this long. She's finally said, yes, I'm going to share this video with her. So, Kay, when you get to watch this, you know I'm talking about you. I love the message she just sent to me. She goes, my God, my life is so simple. She was following a natural path, and very specific what she can and can't have with her stomach issues. And so she had all these different vitamins, and I had shared our vitamins with her probably 3-4 years ago, and she declined them based on what her naturopath had her doing. Well, now that she's had got fed up with all of the different vitamins and minerals she was taking, it still never added up to 90. She finally said yes to the 90 for Life, and I put her on our super simple system, and she's loving it, and she's lit up like a Christmas tree. This is our solid foundation of nutrition. And so it starts off with our very own tangy tangerine. We get it in 2 forms. You can have it in the tablets, or you could actually have it in the powder form. We love the powder form because you do get more nutrient food base out of it, because it is an ultimate multivitamin and mineral support. It contains energy boosting nutrients. It's a prebiotic, a probiotic for digestion. It supports a healthy immune system. It is actually made from organic plant-derived whole foods. And this contains 85 of the 90 minerals and nutrients that we were talking about. And so just when I talk about the mineral supplements that are in there, we have the minerals that is mined from our very own mine in Utah that we have. They're plant-derived minerals. They were once plants that became fossils. And so these fossils, these minerals are loaded with so many great nutrients, and it really helps support the body's natural defenses. And so number 2 happens to be the EFAs. There are omega-3s and 6s. They have incredible support behind them. They're certified by the IFOS. Please go and Google what that actually stands for, what it means. It'll just show you the quality that we have. But what does this support? It supports our heart, our cognitive health, our skin health. This is the one thing you'll notice straight away. Number 1, from the tangy tangerine, you notice the energy. And this, you notice straight away, is your skin that starts to glow and it feels good. And this is the one I call as my pain support. This is it. I've had hard tissue issues. I've been in a couple of car accidents. I've fallen out of a building. I've actually fallen out of the 3-story building, and I've fallen out of a balcony railing. So, and carrying heavy things for 23 years. I was a 36-year-old woman. I felt like I was a cripple and an old woman, and I can't believe it, the difference this has made in me. I jumped up out of bed as a force to be reckoned with. And if I ever slip on taking this because I feel so good, after about 3 or 4 days, I start to feel it. So that's how powerful this blend is of calcium, magnesium, and our D3. And so just before we move a little bit further on this, I just wanted to stop my little screen share. I wanted to bring to our table, because these are the results I've had. My family, my friends have had amazing results on it. But I know we have on our call here today, I thought I'd ask Bronwyn. She comes from already from another company that already started to get results, but the real results is when she started her 90. Bronwyn, would you mind popping on for us and sharing a little bit, a short little spiel on what the 90 for Life has done for you?
Well, thank you, Dracy. Yes, as you know, I started out with the Choreo, which was part of the company that I was with before. But then we came to Youngevity, and I had a chat with Doc Wally on his very first Down Under call, and he put me on the path to why for over 40 years I was suffering with fibromyalgia. Like Dracy, I had been in several car accidents. I was paralyzed at 25 and taught myself to walk again. And I've done, like feeling quite old for my age, even younger, like a lot younger. But anyway, so I did what Doc told me. Get off the bad booze. I took the 90, and look, I just feel like a young woman again. I feel like I'm healthier than I was even in my 20s. And it just blew my mind that getting the nutrition that my body was begging me to give it would actually make such a huge difference. My doctors, my MP said, GP said, you will just have to put up with it the rest of your life. But my naturopathic doctor told me, as in Dr. Joel Wally, that we could reverse it, and reverse it I have. So after suffering with over 40 years with fibromyalgia, I'm a new woman. And my kids, we have 7 grandchildren, and my kids cannot believe that I can get in and out of the back of the van with their kids right to the back quicker and faster than they can, than their kids can. So I go, Mum, we'll have to get an ambulance to get you out. So I'll be fine. And they just can't believe it. So, I'm just loving life now. Just feel so, I forget how old I am.
Yeah. Well, Bronwyn, you're an inspiration to us all, a real testament to, 90 for Life and your commitment. I know you've worked a lot on your mindset, your personal growth, and you show up every day on Bronny's World. Over 1,600 days since the day of lockdown, you've shown up on social media. You got all your different themes and your whole holistic approach to wellness. Again, we really admire what you're doing and continue doing it. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great. And I love it. As I had shared before, my mother had fibromyalgia as well. And she's in her 70s, and she's driving, and she's doing all the things she had once done before. And she is a real test to Dr. Wallach. And so Dr. Wallach has his specific pack of optimal nutrition, but we know some people come to us with real issues and illnesses. And so he's created these packs that are specific for you, which we call as our target nutrition. And in our targeted nutrition, here we go. Let me just get my screen there. We have is these 4 different packs. And so just to kind of share with you, he said these 900 different illnesses break into 4 categories. Hard tissue issues. In other words, our bone and our joints, our sore backs, our heart, our knees. These are our hard tissue issues. Our soft tissue issues is our skin, our organs, our eyes, our brains, our gut, the blood sugar, and then the digestion. Is pretty much those illnesses and issues break into those 4 categories. And so he's actually specifically added to the 90 for Life some key element products that will target those specific areas. We have a health quiz that you can do that can actually help you identify which targeted nutrition that you may need, whether it be the digestion pack, which just has some extra flora for the gut and some enzymes to break down the food. The bone and joint, it has the extra glucogel, which is like loaded with collagen and glutamine, as well as a nice cream, our CM cream, which is added to that pack. The brain pack is more of those EFAs and some selenium in them. And then our blood sugar pack, believe it or not, those people with so many issues with blood sugar, it comes down to one extra bottle of our sweeties for the chromium, the selenium in it, that makes a difference. And so I highly recommend to go to our Youngevity Downunder YouTube channel. We have a series called Fighting for Better Health. In that series, there's actually one that's called The 4 Categories by Forrest Stevens. If you really want to take a deep dive into understanding these 4 categories and how each one of these issues can lead to serious illnesses, and how simple the fix is. Now, we said simple, but we did not say easy. And the simple steps Dr. Wallach talks about is these 3 steps. Number 1 is actually identifying the category that is relevant to you if you have some real symptoms. And number 2 is to get that, not only that appropriate pack, but the appropriate dosage. And because the nutrition to build and repair that your body needs, it's based on your weight as well as based on whether you need a therapeutic dose or not. And then number 3, the third step is clean up your diet. And it's amazing because all it is just eliminating some certain foods from your diet that can make a huge amount of difference. And we call that difference as you're absorbed. You know, the old saying, they say you are what you eat. Well, in Dr. Wallach's case, that's not true. You are what you absorb. You got to get your body into absorption, and it's by eliminating these bad foods. If you'd like to get a copy of the good food or the bad food list, again, reach out to myself or reach out to the person who invited you to this. We have a good food, bad food list. Here's the list started with, but it continues on what's the good things to eat. So these are the things you need to get rid of, clean up the diet, and to get rid of those bad foods. And so who is Youngevity? Well, with Youngevity, Dr. Wallach was the founder, but who's running the company is his son, Steve, and his daughter-in-law, Michelle Wallach. They're incredibly passionate about the products and the people and the programs that we have. And so as we shared, it's over 28 years now. We're a global company. We're in 14 different countries, but we deliver to 45 different countries and growing. But their focus is on living younger, stronger, longer. We added the stronger in there. Thanks to Forrest Stevens. He inspired that one. But we are a purpose-driven company, as we've shared before. As you can see, I know some of you people are on the call, have been around for a while. You can see the passion and the purpose our company has. And some of you might be here for the first time. I just want you to know we are not only a company, we are a family that is purposely driven. And we are driven by the premium products that get results. And that is our number 1 mission. And so our promise in the products that we have is to be absorbable, to be at the highest potency rate. And I want to elaborate on what potency means, because you can have some supplements out there, because and this is, if there's one thing you can walk away with tonight, is not all supplements are created equal. And a lot of people are now, more than ever before, are buying supplements, are getting on supplements, are recognizing a more of a holistic approach to nutrition, especially with the social media, the trends out there on magnesium and collagen, you know, things that Youngevity has been doing a long time. Dr. Wallach's been talking about a long time, but I want to talk about, there's 2 types of supplements. There's synthetic supplements, and then there's plant-based supplements. And so that's always the question I always ask somebody if they say they're on supplements. And I say, oh, that's fantastic. And I go, is it, and I will always ask, is it synthetic or plant-based? Most people don't know. And it's a good way to get a conversation going. And here's another little thing for you, a little nugget about potency. So as an example, I'm just going to talk about ginseng, just because it doesn't mean it's just specifically ginseng. It's all supplements or herbs. Let's just say ginseng, there's the root, there's the stem, and the leaf. I really don't know which one's the most potent, but let's just say it's the root. But they sell it. Someone who's growing a certain plant, they'll sell all 3 of them, and they're based on A grade, B grade, and C grade. And so a company can buy the ginseng, say the leaf, and it had the least potency. They could sell it, and the company that has created the supplement, they can say there's ginseng in it, but what is the potency? And see, we cannot monitor or manage and know this. And the only way you'll know it is by the efficacy of the company and knowing the people that is running the company on their commitment to the potency as well as the purity. And that's why Youngevity is such a science-based company. Dr. Wallach has done the science and the research for the last 50 years. And so that is our promise to you, that the commitment is all of these steps. And number 5 is the products that are designed for you, women with menopause, men with prostate, children and growing children, for all the different illnesses and issues. There's a product specifically designed for you. And so our focus is around these 3 things. Number 1 being the nutrition, as we talked about, but also recognizing that hydration is just as much as important. That's why you'll see we have so many of the different hydration sticks, making water fun, hydration with purpose. And then we talk about low tox living. Right now than ever before, we are being poisoned. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the foods that we are eating. The hair care industry, the skincare industry, the makeup, the fragrance, the cleaning products, they're all laced and loaded with chemicals, and our body is fighting. No wonder people are sick. No wonder people are struggling. But there is a good solution to it. And again, as Dr. Wallach said, the more nutrition we give it, it gives our body to be able to fight free radical damage. And the low tox living, if we can eliminate the products that have those kind of chemicals, that's why Dr. Wallach has come up with their product line of having so many different products in our product line. It is so we can swap where we shop, so we can change the way we buy from other companies into one company, so we can share the money within the family, but also know we're getting the quality products. So Youngevity create and craft their own hair care products. We've even accumulated some companies that as well that have hair care products, their own makeup line, which is completely mineral makeups, even our skincare line. We have the essential oils, which create the emotional support. And as we know, it's the best part of our medicine cabinet is our essential oils. And then we have our spices that are all celiac and gluten-free friendly, even our cleaning products down to our nature direct cleaning products that are out there that are chemical free. They have the essential oils. They're products that we can have in our home and that we can trust. So what we want to share is that their mission is about creating a shopping mall of products that we can trust. And we know there is a lot of other companies out there that have good products and have good people, but because of the competition or the way the business structure is with who we are competing with out there, may not have been able to stay open or we're going to close, or for some reason decided to be a part of the Youngevity family. And so because of that, we have acquired some beautiful products in our line that we're so super proud of. And they're products for different reasons that have a focus around our nutrition, hydration, and of course, the low tox living. We've recently acquired the family of Life Force that has amazing products that are all around the sea vegetables, the 9 different sea vegetables, the aloe vera. They have an amazing vitamin C product. They have a great nutritional line that is in line with our values. We got the Stay Natural that is really big on building and supporting hormones. The Beanie U line, which is great for hydration. We have our I-26, which is the science behind the gut support. Even the Prohoba around energy and liver support, our True to Life on the liver cleanse, the good herbs, again, herbs for healing. The list goes on, but we share this with you guys for a reason, because everybody here has a passion. Maybe they have a certain illness or issue that they're trying to support. The great thing is throughout your lifetime, your passions may change, but because we have such a great product line, we have something that we can keep moving on in our product line as we change. In other words, as our passions change, we don't have to lose our position in our company that we were with. And so before I move on, I wanted to just take a moment, because we have people in Youngevity that do this part-time. We have people who do this full-time, but we also have people who do this big time and do it the full meal deal. And so I thought I'd ask one of our top distributors, her partner, Sam have been doing this. Oh, she'll have to share how many years now. I believe it's well over 13 years. But they've been doing it full time and they do an amazing job. Michelle and Sam are always qualifying for 300 Club every month. They're always earning all the freebies. We have a great program. When you sell 3 of the healthy body packs, you get yours for free. I believe every month since I've been in Youngevity, they have qualified for all of these promos and promotions that we have. So without further ado, Michelle, Graham, will you please share with everybody what you love about Youngevity and the difference it's made for you?
Yeah, hi, Dracy. Yep. I can't say, there's just so many things about Youngevity that really, has been wonderful. Probably the structure being MLM, that's the big thing, because there's always someone upline from you there that you can call out to for help. If you get really snowed under, somebody's there to lend you a hand. The MLM structure is, it's in their best interest to make sure that you make a success of your business. So always, just go upline if you're needing any help at all. And, Sam and I always make sure that we're there. If we've got new distributors, I'll go all out to, help those people. I'll talk to their new customers, help them, get them over the line, help them to find the answers for their customers. And on that point, we have so many mentors within the company. We've got live Q&As with Dr. Wallach. We've got live Q&As with Dr. Glidden. Every week you can jump on and Dr. Glidden will map out a personalised protocol for you, and you can just share that video with your customers. You don't have to be the professional. We've got Joanne Conaway. We've got, of course, the health coach certification with Cheryl and Paul, which is absolutely invaluable. If anyone's really wanting to make a career of this, that program is going to give you a huge boost. So apart from that, we've always got these promotions happening. Every few months there's a different promotion, and we've got one happening right now where 10 people are going to get a trip to Disneyland, from succeeding in this current promotion. Sam and I personally, we've won, I think, 5 international trips in the time we've been with Youngevity. We've won so many other little prizes along the way just by being part of these promos. And there's a really interesting thing that happens when you do join these promos. You watch your business volume increase. It's quite a magical little thing that happens. So I'd always encourage new distributors, just jump in and get part of those promotions. And if nothing else, you can offer your customer a reduced rate of shipping on their first order. That's a bonus to help people, come across the line and make that first purchase. So also, we can never forget our wonderful warehouse staff. I've had some challenging times recently where I've been really under the pump supporting, a family member with some pretty major health issues. And, the warehouse staff in New Zealand, anything that I needed to help me with my business, they were there. They were there picking up pieces, where I just didn't have time to do that. And any problems with your clients' deliveries, they're extremely polite people, and they're always doing their best to help out. They'll go the extra mile, that's for sure. Diversity of products. I love that Youngevity keeps acquiring new companies, and I see on social media, people that have tried to get me out of Youngevity over the years, come and join this MLM, come and join that one. And one by one, they're having to leave those MLMs because those companies are not surviving. And here we are, we're just going from strength to strength. So, put your energy behind a company that is here for the long term. And we're backed by science with the nutrition, but, the range of products that you've got, I don't think there's a time during my day where I'm not using something from Youngevity. From the minute I get up in the morning, I might have a coffee, and I'm having it in my coffee cup from Youngevity. Then I have my morning smoothie. Of course, that's loaded with my supplements. I've probably, washed my hair with Youngevity shampoo and conditioner, put my Youngevity makeup on, put my Youngevity moisturizer on. I go out and I fertilize my plants with my lovely Youngevity minerals and essential oils. I have that, going through the house, the aroma. The spices, I cook with the Youngevity spices every night. And just, it's amazing. I can't speak more highly of being involved in this company. It's wonderful.
Well, Michelle, it's wonderful to have you, and we appreciate you, and I love everything that you're doing. So keep shining and keep sharing. And thank you for tonight. We really appreciate you coming on board and sharing with the people that. Thank you so much. And just to add, which was really great that she said about these promos. Like, the programs Youngevity have are so solid. We're going to talk about a few of these programs, but the promotions are just to make it fun, to give it a theme. So fun, somebody who just wants to have more fun in their lives, this is a really great one because it's always focused around what it takes to grow a business. And that's usually new customers and new business to grow. So thank you very much. As we continue then from there, let me get my screen back for you guys. As we continue from there, I just really wanted to share with everybody, there is a new problem though on the rise. And we talk about all these wonderful products. Oh, here we go. Just get my screen again. We talk about all these wonderful products, but how can we afford these products? And so we want to share with you how to get them for free, how to get them at a discount, how to make some extra money. Here we go. And because of this problem, the rise of living costs has just been crazy. I don't know if I'm sure everybody on this call has noticed the difference of these rising costs of living. Just even buying like an orange or an apple or an onion, just one of them is like $1. Everything's like $1 or more per item when you go grocery shopping. It's just outrageous. And the housing affordability is skyrocketing. It's really sad. And I can't even, the words that I want to use is probably not even professional about what's happening, especially around here in the Gold Coast. The interest rates are increasing, wage stagnation, all this increased costs of living, but the wages aren't increasing. And people don't have the job security that they once did. Everybody's being hired as casual. They don't have the long-term security that they once used to, and just the whole employment issues are there. And so people are really struggling now more than ever before, and they are looking for solutions. And so $500 extra a month really is the difference between a family going bankrupt or not. And we don't know, maybe what might be a hobby for you could be a lifeline for someone else. And that's why your story is so important, whether your transformational story of your health or your transformational story about your wealth. And so what I wanted to share with you guys is, when it comes to a company, if somebody was really actively looking for a new company or wanting to sell or share something that they can earn some income, as I talked about the integrity and all those other points, there are principles that you need when you're choosing a right company. And so we already talked about number one, we talked about Youngevity and what a top-notch company it is. We've talked about the products and the efficacy of quality products. But what I wanted to just highlight a little bit is I'm going to share about a pay plan. And a pay plan, whether you're a customer, a distributor, or going full hog like Michelle has just shared herself, but it's a pay plan that pays us 10 different, oh geez, my numbers looked a little bucked up there. I just noticed this now. But anyway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways that we actually get paid. I see I repeated myself there, but you can see here, and I'm not sharing this here because you need to understand every one of these steps. I'm sharing this with you because you can see all the different ways that we can get paid by being, whether you be part-time, full-time, or big time. But we come to you with there's 3 different options because we want you to be able to have all the products that you need to be able to survive. And so number one is, how can you get those beautiful nutritional products as a preferred customer at a discount? We have what's called a better health program to allow you to get products for free. We have an amazing community that empowers and educates and lifts you up, whether it's being your mindset, your health set, whatever it is that you're looking for, a community that really wants to help. We have a rewards program as well as a social selling program. Oh, somebody's mute button's not muted, please. And we even, as we shared, we have the swap where you shop, all those beautiful products. And why is it good to shop within one platform is the discount and keeping the money within the family. And so to become a preferred customer, you actually get a 20% discount. It opens you up to our auto ship program. And our auto ship program gives you not only the wholesale of that 20% discount, but it also gives you free shipping. Just as an example, that healthy body pack that we shared, that on auto ship with free shipping works out to be a savings of $800 a year. That's a lot of money. That's actually could make a real difference to some people, but that's what the auto ship program gives you. The other program we have is this Healthy Body Challenge. And I'm so proud this month of July, we had the biggest achievement since I've been in Youngevity for these 6 years of people qualifying. We had over a dozen people qualify to receive their free Healthy Body Pack. And how you do that is by sharing it with 3 people. So if you have Healthy Body Pack on your auto ship and you share 3 of these, you will get yours free the next month. So this is just for customers as well as distributors. And then as well, our rewards program our customers have is for every dollar that you spend, you get a point. And even if you get a new customer, you have somebody that joins the business, as well as just attending different events, you get bonus points, ladies and gentlemen, and all these bonus points accumulate to free product credit. For every 250 points, you get a bonus of $10 off on your next order. And you can get up to $600 in a year of free product credits that you can earn with our rewards program. And what does it cost to be a preferred customer? Is $0. It's free. So you can get yourself registered as a preferred customer and take advantage of all these fantastic things that we have available to you. The second option we have is this is for the people out there that have the transformation and people saying, what are you doing? You can't help but share what you're doing. Well, we have our, you can open up our account. It's a distributor account and you start to take advantage. What's our quick start? Quick start means you start to get 30% off of the BV, which is just a term that we use for currency, but that means you start to make money off sharing the products with new people. The residual income is those people that order every month. You get a paycheck every month, as well as you get all the training for free, and it taps you into what we call as a 300 Club. And the 300 Club is just a great way to recognize you for your great efforts, consistency, as well as it taps you into all of the promotions that Michelle was talking about. If you earn 300 Club, you're likely going to earn those promotions. And so the benefit and the best part about this is you get to be a part of something amazing, and that is our community. And so that also will give you, by joining us, you will receive a Youngevity welcome pack that is loaded with all the training that you need and the support of how to take those steps. You receive our app, access to our app that allows you to do business on your phone. It has amazing information that you can share with your customers. It allows you to download your contact base. You can track your customers, whether they're hot or cold. It is an amazing tool that would cost you a lot of money to have a subscription with an app or create a business app, as well as you get our replicated website. And our replicated website is that shopping mall we were talking about. Let's just say it is the Amazon of organic foods and supplements and low tox living products. And to create a website, we know would cost a lot of money to do that. Even just to pay a monthly fee would cost a lot of money. I kind of put a few values on here that it would cost you to be able to have a website and an app. Well, to become a Youngevity distributor, it only costs $33, and you get all of those things that I just shared with you. And that's perfect for somebody that just wants to share it. But I know there's some people here that want the full meal deal. They really want to not necessarily look for a new career, but they're looking for a cause to be a part of. And so when you go the full meal deal, you get a part, it puts you into the other ways we get paid. Our fast start for sharing the business. We get car bonus for ranking up and sharing it with new people. And we have what's called a coding bonus, which is again attached to sharing the business opportunity. And so What that does is we recommend somebody who wants to go big, go hard, is to get in with our CEO pack. Our CEO pack just really has a lot of different products to try, sample, and be a part of. We have different CEO packs to choose, but I like to bring it down to this CEO pack. This is the mega. This is the one that has 2 of those healthy body packs, and it has products from all 4 of those categories that we talked about, even as well as our sports category, which is the rebound that happens to be in there. And what makes this great is it supports the family to getting started, because there's a pack for you, there's a pack for the hubby, there's products for the kids, but there's something for everybody in this pack, and it really gives you a great transformation faster, sooner, to be able to share the business. And so the value of that pack is actually $950. You get that website we spoke about as well. You get the app we spoke about as well. But what you get is such unbelievable support and training. And that I can't even put a price tag on that. And so what it costs to actually get a CEO pack to get that full meal deal is only $750 delivered to your door. Again, with Youngevity, it's the training and the support. We know you can't do this alone. And again, as I shared that you can't put a price tag on it. There's a lot of people out there right now selling training courses, how to make money online, be a part of their membership. You got to pay for the membership. You got to pay a few $1,000s to get their course. You may get one coaching call a week for the first 3 months, and you got to pay thousands of dollars for that. With Youngevity, it's part of what we do. We all have an investor's interest, because the one thing about you in Youngevity is that we all succeed when we help one another. So that's where the training and support comes in. The support by Dr. Wallach's calls, as Michelle was saying, we got expert lineup of people of doctors that we have that are part of the Youngevity family. We have business training calls. You have your upline support. And then you also have me and my support and my background. And why I say me is because I can support you on online support, whether it's social media, whether you want to do markets, or whether you just want to share with your family and friends, whether you want to work on your personal branding. This is what you can't put a price tag on it. We have the customer support team, as Michelle was saying. Joanne, she's head of operations. That's on the far right. We have Helen in the middle. She's head of customer service. They're a dedicated team, and they're incredibly passionate about helping you as a customer and a distributor. And then, of course, we have Sean in the background. He's head of global sales. Some of you may have met him. He comes to the events, but he is who we work with. And together, our team is to help support you. And so as I come to wrap this up, I talk about the time and the leverage. And we always say, yes, 20 years ago was probably the best time to plant that tree, but the second best time to plant that tree is today. And it's about nurturing and support, and most importantly, growth. This is the best self-development course you will ever take. That's why we talk about this time and leverage that is so important. It's because as I want to wrap this up, I just really want you guys to really reflect on this unique position that we are all in. Yes, we call it network marketing because we know this beautiful thing about this business is that it thrives on these 2 powerful principles, timing and leverage. Timing is everything. And right now, I truly believe we're at a pivotal point where the market is so ripe for opportunity because people are looking for help in their health. This is driving the customer support right now, the behavior of how they're actually buying. We are in a growing demand for innovative products. And our products are so innovative. They've been here a long time, and only now it's trending. So by acting now, you can actually capitalize on these trends and secure a spot in our Youngevity Foundation and be at the forefront of this dynamic industry that we call wellness. And so the leverage right now is amplifying all of our efforts. Through the network marketing model, each of us have the ability to expand and reach exponential potential. By leveraging our collective strengths, our skills, and networks, we can achieve so much more together than we ever could alone. We are fighting right now for better health, and we are fighting against the big corporations, the big pharma, even Big Brother. And so that's why it's so important to remember right now is the success within ourselves. because success in this business isn't just about what you do, it's about the ripple effect that we create together. And that's why by us harnessing the power of timing and leverage, we can build a future of growth, opportunity, and shared success. Together, we can turn today's possibilities into our realities. And so as I finish this off, it is the you in Youngevity. Where do you see you? I hope you've enjoyed this. I really want everybody tonight, if you're a customer or if you're a first timer watching or listening to this, or you've been around for a while and you've been sitting and being a bit stagnated, I ask you tonight to go to bed and really think about where do you see yourself in the next 12 months, the next 5 years, or the next 10 years? What are the gifts that you have to offer? What kind of support and improvement do you need? Do you see the opportunity and what is holding you back? And if so, what kind of support do you need? We're here to support you. We want to grow. We want to do some great things. So we know the company works. We know the products work. Now you guys get to decide if you work. And if tomorrow morning you wake up and you're still thinking about us, then get back to the person who invited you. And if you're a distributor already and you're wanting to take that next step up and you wake up tomorrow saying, I'm ready to step up, then I want you to reach out to me. Okay. I'm here to support everybody and I want to see us grow together. So thank you for joining my call. I'm just going to end this recording, everybody.